Hello, true believers. Welcome to Multiverse. This will be my first impression of Marvel Rivals. So let's get this party started. Now, I did not play the game all that much. I played a couple of hours, so it's going to be literally a really first impression of the game. But so far, I like it a lot. Obviously, it is a PvP game. If you don't like PvP, you're probably not going to like this game. There's no PvE in the game at all, at least not that I saw. Now, if you want to play PvE, I would say go play DC Universe Online. This is really a PvP game. But if you do enjoy PvP, odds are you'll probably have fun with this game. Now, as a comparison, my experience playing PvP in the past was mostly playing DC Universe Online. DC Universe Online is probably the game I played the most PvP. I played the PvP in Destiny and Destiny 2. I played PvP in Neverwinter. And I did play Call of Duty a little bit. I played Call of Duty 3, if I recall correctly. I played Marvel Heroes a little bit. I played Marvel's Avengers. But I'm not really a shooter player. I'm mostly a RPG player. And I love also superheroes. So the game I played the most was DC Universe Online. But I did also play games like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. And probably a few other games I failed to mention. If you are really a shooter guy, I've seen some people who did use the Punisher in the game and were pretty much playing the game as if they were playing any other shooter. So if you are a traditional shooter player, there are a couple of characters that might fit your playstyle. Although if I wanted to play with a rifle as a traditional shooter game, I would probably play something like Call of Duty or Destiny. Here, I kind of gravitate more towards characters like Magneto or Iron Man. So I gravitate more towards characters that have superpowers, or in the case of Iron Man, high technology. But if you want a simple shooter character that shoots things, there are a couple of characters for that. Now, visually, I love the look of the game. They did not go for a hyper-realistic look. They went with something very stylized, a little bit, I would say, manga-influenced. And I thought the result was pretty good. In the case of the characters, they did not try to reproduce really the classic looks of the comic. Like the costumes don't really look like the classic costumes from the comics, but they did try to capture the essence of the characters. So for Spider-Man, for example, his costume doesn't really look like the costume from the comics, but it's close enough that you understand that it is Spider-Man, even though if the costume is not 100% exact. Although you do have costumes that are taken straight from the movies. For example, you have the Spider-Man costume from the Avengers Endgame movie. You also have the Iron Man costume from Avengers Endgame. You have Wolverine from the Deadpool versus Wolverine movie. You can customize the look of your characters a little bit, but basically you have to purchase a whole skin. It doesn't work like DC Universe Online. In DC Universe Online, you have a whole bunch of you have a style for the head, a style for the shoulders, a style for the chest, for the hands. So like you have a whole bunch of different styles that you can give to your character, and from there you can build pretty much your own style. But here it pretty much works like Marvel's Avengers, where you basically purchase a skin, and you cannot customize the skin itself. Also, some of the skins are pretty much the same skins, but just with a color variation. For example, you do have a skin for Captain America that has the red, white, and blue costume. And you have a skin that is pretty much identical with a yellow costume, as if Captain America was part of the evil AIM organization. For example, you can see it here with Thor. There are 3 skins for Thor, but 2 of those skins are actually the same skin, just with some color variations. And sadly, it's like that with pretty much all the characters. There are some skins that are pretty much just duplicate of the same skin, but with different colors. So right now, there's only 3, 4, maybe 5 costumes for each character. I assume as time goes by, they will add more skins. And of course, if you want to have additional skins, you have to purchase those skins from the marketplace. Although you seem to be able to get some of those skins also just playing the content, some of those skins seems to be given as rewards at some point, depending if you complete certain challenges or certain missions. Although at this point, I have no idea how long it might take you to be able to earn some of those skins in game, assuming that I'm not mistaken and you can actually earn those skins in game. But obviously, if you don't want to wait, and if there are some skins that you absolutely want for your character, you can purchase those skins from the marketplace. I will make videos taking a closer look at each character, so don't worry, this is just my first impression video, but we will take a look at all the characters in future videos. So, I have been having fun with this game so far, although again, I did not play all that long, and I've been playing on the PlayStation 5, and sadly, even though I only played a couple of hours, already I experienced my first game freeze in the game. After roughly 1 hour of gameplay, the game totally froze, so I had to pretty much exit the game and then restart the game. And to add insult to injury, I got this little message over here. So basically the game froze, I had no choice but to leave the game and then come back. And then I was told that I got this little message saying that I disconnected during the last match, failed to reconnect, and this may lead to penalties if this behavior persists. So sadly it would seem that in addition to the game freezing, we may actually be penalized for that. So I did not really like getting this message. So that is really the one thing I really didn't like about this game. Actually, I should probably say it's two things I don't like. I don't like that the game froze after only 1 hour of gameplay. And I certainly didn't like getting this message because I experienced the game freezing. Hopefully, it is something that they will fix in the future, and hopefully they will fix it in the near future. We'll see. Maybe I was unlucky and it's not going to happen again. We're going to have to wait and see for that. So there you go, guys. My overall first impression of Marvel Rivals. Should you try this game? Well, ultimately, this game is free to play, so you lose nothing by trying it out. Try it out, play it in a couple of hours, and you'll know soon enough if you actually like the game or not. So you can try the game for free, but obviously, if there are some specific costume you want for your characters, then yeah, you may have to buy them from a marketplace. Or you may have to try to figure out how you can earn some of those costumes in games. I guess we're going to have to wait and see for that. So there you go, guys. So this was my first impression of Marvel Rivals. Excelsior!